I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. But I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
80.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings. The WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. Now that's what you call impact. Ooh!
Oh, ouch!
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Leg drop across the neck.
And here we go, returning to the ring. The challenger is going for it. And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet. Burying knees into the body.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now... Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Hit a big boot. A precision shot, and now Rollins is bleeding. The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H.
From way up,
He quickly slides into the ring. Picked up and being carried around now.
The champion's intentions are clear after that massive powerbomb.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
oh, man. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Superman punch from Reigns. Absolutely laid Rollins.
Action.
Out, and now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Did the champ just close this out? I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission move locked in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Finally makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has...
Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not done yet.
And a thunderous spear. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulder.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
That's false. Let's see how this works.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
Right on.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with...
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn, joining the original bloodline side.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage. Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Submission time.
Dragon sleeper applied.
Trying somehow to work his way out of the dragon sleeper and does.
So precise with the super kick.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Put into the corner. What could Paloma kick in the corner? Zayn has this wrapped up.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Long way down from there, but it looks like he has a plan.
Tonga Loa. Oh,
No! Absolutely insane!
that was unbelievable. Taking insane risks to try to secure a win.
What a cage match this has turned into.
Just cranking the head.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No.
Cinching in a waistlock, but right hands.
Big right hand. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. stop. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides. We're going to finish it off.
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
Boom, nice.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Right on point. Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Placed into the corner here. Now sending their opponent across the ring. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Crack in the head. Boom. Clock counting down aside. Meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn. No doubt, Sami just ended this. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leading in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shot.
Standing over the WWE Universe. What's next? And an elbow. Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker.
Look out! And Sami's focus looked like it was shaken after that.
The competitor in Tom Wallow coming through here. Then a thunderous forearm to follow.
Then it's Jey himself, and there was some force on that move.
And that's... Will Jay end this?
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Jay nailed all.
They wanted to do this. I'm gonna create it, paint the area red.
Solis, the color leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Solis growing in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
Into the cage now, and the is locked in.
A vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
He's standing tall on top of the cage now. Solis, a couple of
Completely missing the mark from the top of the cage. That alone has to take you out of the match.
sent right into the corner.
Oh, my goodness.
And now Tamatonga. Did you hear that impact? And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw. Takes it from behind. Oh, right in the arm. And main event James wasn't looking so big after that hit there. Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
The pillars of this building must be crumbling for the energy these fans are putting out right now.
These superstars are giving it their all, and this audience is giving it right back. Snap there, take
Motherfucker.
He must certainly have a plan here.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Thunderous powerbomb. From the top. Red, white, and blue thunderbomb. Dropping the elbow.
I think Tama was open up. Toss rope. Meanwhile, it's Jimmy. That's going to keep Sikoa down.
Going for it again.
DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Club with the right forearm. That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Zayn capitalized on that opening right here.
And Jay to the side hit that time. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Both wrists captured. Knee strike. And it can be all over for Jay.
Jay is in a very vulnerable position here.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Uso.
Splash. Jay with a game ender. Sledgehammer right to the gut.
Goes down. Is this it?
Shoulder up even before a 1 count. Pin. Roman could put it away here. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
The foot DDT.
That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there.
Intense offense, as always, from the enforcer. Oh, double RKO. Are you kidding me?
And Tama Tonga has been able to deliver a response at a very critical moment.
Tama Tonga's staying alive, but you just know he's got to be thinking of a way to...
Meanwhile, we have Roman Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
And ready to come.
Might end this. Vicious right forward.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Guillotine applied.
The neck just...
He stops the hold just in time.
Top rope. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
He's been dealt and shoulders are down. Jacob's got to kick out. And stopping the pin there. This could be it. He could win it all here.
Are you fucking serious? That battle was elimination. I'm fucking
Your
serious.
winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and
Let me check.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Uh-oh. Flapjack! Way up there. Ooh! A lot to pull from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure. Crank in the head.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Jay out of there in a hurry.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Oh my God, DDT! Spiked him. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even just looks at his dogs. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Oh! He manages to slip out of the way.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Denied with an elbow.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Oh, European uppercut. Suplex.
Oh, man.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tonga.
Nah. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
I'll tell you. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tonga backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he is the one that's earning victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Has Sami ended it there?
Got it to the sky.
Eight men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight. We'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief. And that was Roman's like blast off. Punched him right in the neck. Relentless. Sammy's not ready for this. And looking at Jacob Fatu. DDT. This could put a stop to Zayn.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard. Another big move.
And James saw the long end of some ruthless offense there.
Jacob about to end this fight. The WWE Universe really superstars. Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
Countdown's on to get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Saving with a big boot. Crucial moment for Tongaloa. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Unpacks a well-placed punch. Propped up in the corner. Got them right in the corner.
He's no longer looking at his best.
Jay doing whatever it takes here to protect his seat at the table. Right in the mouth, relentless. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided. Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa. Uso. Sami Zayn with a bang. Sammy opened the door.
Going out of the cage, they must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Uso. Uso with the Uso splash. Jay can seal it here.
This is the moment it's all been building to. The ultimate test for these teams begins now. But now here's Jey Uso.
Losing attack to the stomach. Super kick. Ouch. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Goes tumbling into the metal floor. Not a safe place to be.
And did you hear the impact of that? Fighting between the rings, this match. Take off.
Are you fucking serious?
The new bloodline has fallen.
Dude, this is...
first two combatants left in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding.
Catches a punch.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
A lot to pull from the new Bloodline tonight, gentlemen. Do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the